They sprinting away from the 1200 metre marker. Janubi on the right hand side, Bull Valley is right there, Muscat in the centre of the track. London Call 2 off the left hand side, Gulf Storm's right there. Captain Swarovski and Bob Bosa. Also Sergeant Hardy, they've tacked over to the middle of the track. Accelero, Gulf Storm. Behind them at this stage is Brutal Force, and then further back is Table Bay. Then comes Captain's Causeway. Bulleting Homes further back in the run. There's a wall of them in line just outside the 400 in the Saga Sun Sprint. London Call is right there. Sergeant Hardy towards the outside. Bull Valley's trying to get into the race. Talk to the Stars. And then comes Search Party. They're followed by Muscat and Barbosa. London Call leads it. Bull Valley's a big runner on the outside. Bull Valley comes home powerfully. London Call and Search Party. It's Bull Valley just the leader. Down the inside, Gulf Storm. Bull Valley's holding on. Bull Valley won it. Search Party second, maybe Barbosa third, and then Gulf Storm. Bull Valley winning from the outside gate, and here's Bull Valley, the Toreador, another one for Sean Terry, and they win it, fifth win from 9 outings. And for Dr. Marion Thompson, Ambient Stud, number 4, Bull Valley, 820 and 280. Second, number 9, Search Party. Third place is desperately close. Barbosa will just get third, that's number 10. Fourth position to Gulf Storm. That's number 7, Bulleting Homes further back, Accelero. Then Talk to the Stars. The tote favourite was number 12, and that was Attenborough, who never got into the race. Attenborough didn't even get a mention, I don't think, as they get to the last 300 metres. And it's Bull Valley going on strongly. Search Party, London Call was right there, and Brutal Force is the horse that has tailed off. But number 4, Bull Valley, becomes a 5-time winner. The tote favourite, number 12, back to the studio.
Well, we've just seen the running of the Sogo Sun Sprint, and it's a double in the Group 1s for trainer Sean Terry. And here he saddled the son of Toreador, Bull Valley to victory. Samanga Kumalo, all the owners, will get to chat to them before we get on to the winning presentation. Sean, what a wonderful afternoon it's turned out for your team and yourself. And this horse, spot on this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a plan come together. We've obviously set out of a lot of racing. He's not the soundest individual, and we knew that we had to pick our mark very carefully with him. I was afraid if we ran him in the computer form that he'd pick up a penalty and obviously be less competitive in this race. Having said that, thanks to all the partners, to Greg Blank, to Jimmy, to the Nassifs, for allowing me the time and for having the patience to do the right thing. And yeah, I think the horse is a very good horse. He needed his last run more than I anticipated. And Samanga really gets on well with him. So just a well done all round. And obviously to my phenomenal team at home, they do a lot of hard work. They're always behind the scene, they're understated, and I appreciate all the hard work they put in.
Well, you set the bar, Sean. Well done to yourself and your team.
Thank you.
Well done. Sean Terry. Let's get Jonathan in. He's going to represent the guys. And Jonathan, a wonderful moment for your family.
Thank you very much, Deez, and big thank you to Samanga. You know, from day one when he sat on the horse, he said this is an animal. Sean's always rated him. He's just had his ups and downs, his niggles, but thank God we're here today. It's our first Group 1 as owners, and we've put a lot into the game, so it's very, very special. To my family, my wife, my kids, my mom, you know, they're all behind the scenes every meeting, every weekend, you know, you're racing, checking things. You know, you also lose a lot of time with the family, but this makes up for it, and thank God it's come through, and I hope he doesn't stop here because he's a horse with a bright future.
They say the dream in an owner's career, you can have a number of winners, is to have that Group 1. And the feeling, I saw it amongst your dad and all the other guys, it was just awesome to watch.
Yeah, well, you know, the problem he's been a bit unlucky in the Group 1s of this horse. He's just, like, every time he's bumped something and things never went his way. Today, for a change, with the draw we were panicking, but thank God it went our way. You just need a bit of luck in racing, and that's how it goes. And then back to one man, Dominic Zaki, bought this horse as a baby, and he was the guy who told us after one first time out, boys, get a share into this horse. He said he's been training for many years. It's a very long time. He's had a horse that can run like this, and he said it's time that I'm coming towards the end of my career, and I want to, for all the good your family has done, do yourselves a favor and get into this horse. So big thank you to Dominic Zaki, a proper gentleman that racing's going to miss.
Well, Jonathan, to yourself, your family, to Mr. Borta, to, of course, George Nikas and Jimmy Sarkis, give our best to all the owners.
Well, thanks. As you said, good luck to Jimmy, Greg Blank, all the guys from the gentleman. Pierre Borta, he's the legend. And when this was one first time out, and I went to him and I said, Pierre, please give us a share. He said, with open arms, whatever you want, take. He's a gentleman in racing, only wants to have fun with the boys.
Well, it's going to be a party into next week. Well done, Jonathan.
Thanks you, and to Bronson and all the boys at Masdale. Go, your baby!
Lovely. Cam Samanga, let's have a quick chat. Samanga, what a wonderful afternoon stand up for yourself and Sean, and another Group 1 for you. And this horse, talk us through it, because he won a very good race against some quality sprinters.
Yes, you know, he has his days, and you know, I won. This is my third win on him, and he does take a bit of a hard ride, and he's a big boy. And you know, Mr. Terry, he just left everything to me. Obviously, where we were drawn, I was a little bit worried, but I just decided, let me just leave everything to let it play. You know, so he jumped out, and he took a little bit of a hold, and I thought, you know what, let me not fight him. Let me just let him do his thing. And then he came back to me, and he was so relaxed. And I think it was the 500. I just squeezed him, and he just took off. And you know, it was a matter of how far.
Well, it's about riding winners as a jockey, but when it's group races and Group 1s, it's just fantastic. And yourself and Sean have teamed up for a number of these winners on feature race day, and this is another success story. Well done, Samanga.
Yes, you know, big thanks again, Mr. Terry. You know, he never put any pressure. He just said, just try him as you find him. You know him very well, and you know, as you said, it's all about in the team. There's a big team behind the guys that does the work at the yard, the grooms, to the staff, and you know, well done to them. And again, you know, to the natives, I could never ride a big race for any other owners, because he's been asking when am I running him a big one. So I'm sure you'll be pretty happy with this. And again, to Toho-san for sponsoring, well done to them. And my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine for Hobos Drift. Nice double today.
Well done, Samanga.
Thank you.
Lovely. We're going to break and come back for the winning presentation of the Grade 1 Sogo Sun Sprint.